Hello, no one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
Hey, TK. Hey, Daddy. I was just wondering when I could see you again. Give me a call and let me know.
Hey, TK, it's Carmen, baby. How are you? I know you're busy, but I miss you, papi. Te quiero ver.
Hey, TK. I'm calling you. I was thinking about you. I'm hoping that I get a call back. Been on my mind. So, it's your girl from Detroit. Me back when you get a chance, okay? Talk to you later. Bye.
What's up, everybody? It's comedian TK Kirkland, a.k.a. T to the motherfucking K. TK Kirkland is the philosopher. T to the motherfucking K is my philosophy.
This is the TK Kirkland Show. Let me introduce you to one of the flyest niggas in the game. Some of you do know, some of you don't know, some of you will know after this. Godfrey Danchima, one of the funniest comedians in the world. Trust me when I tell you that. And you make sure you follow him on Instagram. What's your IG, Godfrey?
It's Comedian Godfrey. Comedian Godfrey, Godfrey.
All right, cool. So what's up, pal? We just talk, Godfrey. I don't ask questions. If they come, they come. They don't, they don't. Right. We just kick it like we always do.
Right.
You know. So how you doing with that young lady at the house?
I'm good, man. You know, I'm doing. We're doing good, man. We had separated. You know, I've been with her for a long time and shit.
Right.
You know, like 12 years. And remember when you was telling me, give me advice. You need to fucking leave. It ain't good for us. You need to be out. You know. But you know what's so funny is like one thing about New York City is you know how when you find a nice spot, you don't want to leave that shit.
That's true. That's right. That's right.
And you will take a fucked up relationship if the fucking apartment is nice.
I didn't even think about that. That's so true.
Because motherfuckers is living in fucked up situations in New York, but real estate is so fucking scarce that you like, fuck it, man, I'm just gonna take that shit. Because people were like, how the fuck are you living with her and do it? I go, nigga, it's Midtown. That shit is dope. I'm on the 27th floor, man.
Right, that's true, yo. It's true.
Relationship is about convenience in New York City, man.
Right. And it's good that y'all was able to pull out to the audience that's listening. You know, I've been a mentor to a lot of people in the world. This is like my dearest friend, and he was having a problem with a female, but he was trying to be a player at one time when he was really one of the corniest niggas in the world. But he pulled a Tiger Woods on a nigga. He pulled a Tiger Woods on a nigga because I never knew the nigga was a player. And one day I'm talking to the motherfucker, and he got bitches and fuck that other bitch at the house, and I can't believe this corny little motherfucker I met out in Chicago. But the world has changed, and he's still an awesome dude, but he was able to pull out the situation with this young lady. Now, does he still have niggas come to the house when you out of town? Or that's
listen, let me tell you what went down. Okay, now listen, I'm gonna be real. Let's be real. We listen. I did so much damage, dude.
Right.
I've been, fucking around with women. Come on, man. Compared to, because guys are built differently, man.
Right.
We are built differently, man. Because we'll cheat on, we'll fuck 100 girls, and a girl will get one dude, and we want to break her fucking neck.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so she told me, the thing I like about her is that she told me the truth. She said, listen, you don't want to stop doing what you're doing. You disrespecting me. You treat me like shit. Yo, I'm going to break up with you. She never lies. One thing she doesn't do shit behind my back. She goes, she's like a fucking dude. She's like, I'm going to break up with you, and we're gonna do, you do you, you do, I'm going to do me. I was like, all right, you know.
Right.
No?
But staying in the same house.
We stayed in the same house because we do got love for each other. See, that's the thing, because we actually get along with each other. Her family loves me. She has my back regardless of how mad she is. She always has my back. I'm first all the motherfucking time. Me and her father have the same birthday, dude. Like, her father hates everybody. I was the first nigga that he liked. Like, Yeah, and I told her the reason why, because I had a father. I said, I got a father, and I have an older sister, and I know what it's like to have a stern father that don't play that shit. So it was easy to adjust to him. I understood him. So when she started doing her own thing, you know, she started, when she brought a motherfucker into the house, I came home early one time.
Right.
From a road trip, and this nigga's shit was around. The nigga was in yeah. And I busted them.
Right.
You know? But she was like, oh, I didn't know you were coming back. I didn't really care. I go, fuck you. You wanted me to see this shit.
So how did you handle it? What'd you do?
I damn near punched her the fuck out.
Okay.
I almost did. I didn't though. Because I was like, yo, what the fuck? And I was coming in to bring my stuff, and she goes, you got to stay out of the apartment for a while. And I was like, what? And she was blocking the door, and I fucking pushed her up and I mushed her face. Get the fuck out of my way.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean?
Just to hear you say get the fuck out of my way is hilarious.
And then it was a dude that was at our gym that she was fucking around with.
Wow.
She did that shit on purpose because
did the motherfucker knew you used to be fucking with her too?
Yeah, but he didn't. She made it. She didn't. I don't think he really knew anything because she kept it. He wasn't his fault, dude. It wasn't his fault.
No. It's never the nigga fault unless he knows.
No, it wasn't his fault. But I went in to see who it was, and I was like, oh, this nigga at the gym. And so we were at Equinox, and I don't go to that gym anymore. I make sure I don't go there because I'm not a kind of guy. I don't start trouble like that. I don't bring trouble. I'm not going to go to a place I'm not in high school. So there's a lot of other gyms that I go to. So I said, if I go to that gym and I see both of you together, I'm going to hit you with a fucking weight. I'm gonna put you in a coma. I'll put you in a coma.
But why though? Now why?
I know, and why? You know why? Because my ego was just like, knock her and him the fuck out. Go get your dudes, get some ski masks, and fucking fuck his ass. I had some dudes like, yo, let us know, nigga. We wait. We'll fuck that nigga up. I said, you know what? Nah. Because as a comic, you collect goons over the years.
Right.
You know, TJ, you can go to any city and have niggas touched easily. You know that?
Right.
You can just call a motherfucker up and say, yo, man, I need some help. And them niggas will come to you because they've been fans of yours. So I got that shit. Every time I get these motherfuckers, it be all kind of motherfuckers. Russian, Jew, they be like, anytime you need some shit, let us know. I go, oh, okay. You know what I mean? So I was like, you know what? I might have to use shit.
Right.
I was like, on that.
But now you know how I keep it 100 with you, but see, when people hear this story and then you hear yourself talk, you know what you're not hearing, and I always tell you this, you cause the problem. So, but I always try to see, no matter what a nigga say, no matter what a nigga like, yo, fuck them or fuck that nigga up, bitch, you better not be with that nigga, is the word called accountability. Mm-hmm. I told you to leave the bitch alone so that you don't have to go try to fuck a nigga. Because what you didn't see, and I like for men to go through their journey in life and one day say, you know what, TK was right. That's why I was telling you, leave her alone. Because, men sling dick, like you said, all around the world, and the bitch just rub a nigga ball, right? Just cuss the ball just a little bit. The nigga wanna blow up the whole motherfucking block. And this is why I'm trying to get men to get in control of their emotions. Because it's niggas out here, Godfrey, killing bitches for less.
Yeah.
You got niggas putting bitches in the wall. You got niggas putting bitches in the trunk. You got niggas killing the bitch and the kids and the nigga.
That's fucked up. Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
You read it every day.
This is what happened. So there's a point where I was like, listen, I said, you don't have to leave the nigga shit around. You're just trying to get me back. And she's like, I'm not, I broke it. I said, listen, I don't give a fuck. Everybody has grimy in them. If you push anybody to anger, I don't give a fuck how classy you are. You still a nigga. You just like me. You don't act like all of a sudden his shit is around. She goes, well, you used to leave girls shit around. I go, girls leave shit around on purpose to get me in trouble. Every
Right.
dude that fucks around with a chick tries to clean the fuck up after they're finished. Are you kidding me? We look around, we go, I'll make sure no earrings are around, make sure no hairs are around. Every woman plants her shit around so that the other chick can see the shit. I don't fucking leave. You let him leave his shit around. You understand? And I was like, listen, you can do you, but I didn't even bring girls to the apartment like that. You know, because she's always there. She's a homebody. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I was like, I didn't even bring no chicks there. You know what I mean? I was like, if you saw a girl shit around, that's because they left it there, not because, just let the nigga. He would leave shit in the fucking laundry basket. Remember what LL Cool J said? Leave my drawers in his hamper?
Right.
Yeah. So I was like, you're just trying to get me back. But then I told her, one day I said, you know what? You do that one more time, I'm going to fuck you up for real. I don't give a fuck at this point. I said, I'm serious. Then she wants.
Let me tell you how all that's wrong on so many levels. So many levels. One, what I always taught you is that when you ever fuck another nigga, another bitch, you don't take her to your apartment. You take her to a hotel. Whenever she fucks another nigga, the nigga got to pick her up and bring her to his spot. They should have never been fucking in your fucking house.
Exactly.
Regardless of what understanding you got. The nigga should have came and picked her up. So he a bum nigga. Like, only reason why to check that nigga, I like, nigga, you can fuck the bitch, but don't you have your own spot?
Exactly. Dude, I said the same thing. I said, listen. I said, you're doing this because you're so mad at me. Because you know why? Because I fucked the chick that she knew. That we was hanging out with. I fucked the chick that she knew. So I said, you're getting me back. Okay, but she goes, I'm not getting. I said, you are. All right, fine. But go to that nigga's place and do that.
Go to the nigga's spot. That's real.
Go to that nigga's place. Why can't we keep this sacred?
Right.
You hide my shit when he comes there because you're trying to look single or whatever the fuck. She was trying to keep him neutral. I go, you stuffing my shit all over the place, and then you going to leave this nigga shit out. I go, you got one more time to leave this nigga shit out. And
no, you should have said, you got one more. Don't, the nigga shouldn't come to my motherfucking house. Bitch, you got the game fucked up.
Yeah. I told her that. I said, listen, if you're getting me back, that's fine, but you're not really getting me back. I'm just being a dude, and we're built differently, but you're really not getting me back.
Right.
I'm still going to fuck these bitches. I'm still going to fuck them. I don't give a fuck. But you got this one dude, and if you guys are, I don't know what you fall in love. I said, I never, ever, ever mentally connected to any of the bitches I was fucking. I didn't care. Guys can do that. We can dip and leave. We don't even have to think about them.
Right.
But I'm like, if you have feelings for this dude, you need to take your shit and get the fuck out of here. Go, get out. Go over there. And then she goes, oh yeah, but he's nice. I go, listen, every nigga is the shit at the beginning. That's the trailer to the movie, you stupid
right.
bitch. You understand me? I said, every nigga is the shit. I said, wait till he hangs out with you for a little bit longer and listens to your fucking mouth. All right? Wait till he hears you. And then, you know what? Let's go now. It was back and forth. So I just said, you know what? Even the doorman was like, yeah, he came by again. I said, that's fine. No big deal. I said, listen, we're broken up. It's not like she's doing it behind my back. It's just that I just don't like the fact that she got to bring it there. And then so what I did was she goes, oh, how can you bring girls here? I'm always here. I got bitches. I fucked a girl in there like 2 hours. Like when she was gone for like 2 hours, I just got a bitch and fucked her just to prove something.
Right.
Just to prove something. I said, you don't understand me. I can fuck a girl in an hour. Fuck out of here.
Right.
You know what I mean? So after a while, something clicked in me. I just woke up and said, I don't give a fuck anymore. I said, I don't give a fuck anymore. I said, just you do him. But I'm saying, if you don't disrespect me with his shit around, I'm telling you, I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm not even playing. I'm not bullshitting you. Do not do that shit. Keep your shit. Just don't be disrespectful. You can go hang with him. You, your friend.
Now, why does she have to stay around? Like, why can't she just go on and live her life? Like, why are you guys living in misery like that? Like,
You
and
know
why
what?
was you living in misery like that? I understand you staying there because you was there first.
Right. No, we were both there. We were living in my Bronx house. Remember the Bronx house?
Right.
I was in the Bronx. But she moved. We both, the shit's under my name. We both decided to move to Manhattan or whatever.
Okay.
And I was fucking around with women and shit, blah, blah, blah. She, because she had a phone. All women, they all get your phone and find shit out and blah, 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 and read your text and shit.
Right.
And so,
high school shit.
And so after that, I just, for some reason, I went into cruise control because there's a point where, you go, I don't give a fuck anymore. And I said, well, you know what? And I started to increase my stable. I was like, I'm just going to get more bitches. That's my father always told me, if you ever have a problem with women, you go get more of them and you can forget about the other ones. I said, you're right. So I went by that philosophy and I just started running into more chicks, blah, blah. And then I didn't give a fuck anymore. I didn't care whether he came or went. I didn't care. And something happened. I don't know what happened, but she just started really paying attention to me again. It was weird, man. She just started.
But my question to you again, I'm sorry to interrupt. Here's my question. But why was she staying though? I know she loves you, but
that's
during
why.
Okay, so that's why she was staying. Okay,
dude.
all right.
She was staying because she loves the shit out of me.
Because that's painful, don't you agree?
Of course. Listen,
man.
TK, you've been in some fucked up situations too.
Right.
You remember the situation? I will never forget this one. When you were driving and you saw your girl in a car with another motherfucker in traffic.
Man, damn.
Yo, remember when you called me? Remember that shit? You called me, you said, Godfrey. This one. Nigga. Do you know what motherfucking happened to me, Godfrey?
Man.
You go, I'm driving, right? So I'm driving. I'm in traffic. I turn around and my bitch is in the car with another nigga.
Another nigga.
You remember that shit?
Yes, sir.
You were going through hell.
Yes,
and
I was.
But you had a kid, right? You had a child with her, right?
Yep, I sure did.
And so that's even heavier, man. So
it sure is. It is right.
You went through, and I'm like, well, TK, you've been through some shit, but I understand now why people stick it out sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you're in a situation where you just go, I don't know what the fuck's happening. I'm just going to take this shit day by day. I don't know what the fuck to do. It's so surreal.
See, my situation, what I did with that, because I had caught a case, because I had lost, I caught a case behind that shit, but then I had to outthink everybody. I had to outthink the prosecutor. I had to outthink her ass.
Right.
I had to outthink so many people, which I won, right? But when I mean outthink them, try not to go to jail because my record was bad.
Right.
Try to convince her not to press charges because when women are mad, they go into court to press charges if they not solid. And she wasn't solid. I moved back in the house, stayed in my daughter's room. I woke up one morning today to go to court. I hear her upstairs getting dressed. I was like, where you going? She said, I'm going to court. You try to kill me. Bitch, ain't nobody trying to motherfucking kill you. So instead of going to jail, they gave me 5 years probation, 280 days work release. 52 weeks of domestic violence classes.
Damn.
And true story, yo. When I went to go see the probation officer, she said, they're setting you up to go to prison.
What?
She said, there's no way you can do all this.
Oh.
Godfrey. Yeah. See, when what men don't understand is that when people put you on probation, you really got to be disciplined. Because if you're not disciplined, you going to prison. Do you know in 3 years, I knocked all that shit out?
Damn.
That's how disciplined I was. Now, don't get it fucked up. I did some Houdini tricks up my sleeve because, you know, I'm that nigga.
Yeah.
I don't want motherfuckers thinking I'm a superhero, but I am a Houdini. I can create some magical shit. But it led to me teaching people now, and my situation was to get out of it. See, you obviously love her as well.
Oh,
That's why you stayed. But it's good that you explored yourself, because what I always told you when you was a youngster was to explore the world before you settled down. See, you know, that's what I wanted you to do. So when we hadn't talked in so many years, then we got back together and we was catching up and we talked about women, et cetera, and you was telling me how you was slinging dick. I'm in shock, because if anybody would ever told me Godfrey slinging dick the way you slinging dick, I'm like, get the fuck out of here. That nigga ain't doing that. That's the nicest, corniest nigga in the world. But this comedy game, this world can change niggas like you and change niggas like Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods ain't been the same since he was slinging dick, because he had no guidance. He had no guidance. You know, your dad was cool, but then you always had me. You always had me to call. So let me call T to the motherfucking K.
You know what? And I have no problem with that, because I never had problem with women. I've always used my style. You know, I'm Mr. But see, that's so funny, because I was just thinking about this. I said, fucking TK went to college. You're no different than me. You're a college motherfucker. You went to college. You were a track star. I was an athlete, a track star. But it's so funny. But you had the street shit with you.
Right.
You have both. So that's a double whammy. You got a double arsenal. You street smart and you fucking academically smart. Because I've seen you be mad articulate and shit. I mean, look at this motherfucker. He's all like, definitely. So you come into my world, you corny motherfucker. You think you're slick. You got that other shit. You got this because I've seen you. In Chicago, I saw how you rocked. I remember the time, because Raymond Lambert, shout out to Raymond Lambert, who owned All Jokes Aside, who I still keep in touch with.
Right, love him to death.
He would partner me up with you in July. I always did your show, remember?
Right, that's true, yeah.
I always did your show because I was different, I was funny, and all your whole show was full of drug dealers. Remember that one? What's the guy that looked like Mike Tyson? No drug dealer motherfucker?
Yep, everybody. All the hustlers came to my show.
All the hustlers came, and I was doing your shows, man, and I was getting love because I was myself. I wasn't copying your shit. My shit was different. It was whatever it was. And I remember the one time when you got arrested after your show.
You was there that night, yo?
I was there.
Oh, my God.
I was there because the cops were in the back laughing. You were killing. And then you got off stage and you said, and you just put your hands behind your back.
No. That didn't happen. I didn't put my hands behind my back. See, we had two shows that night.
Did they walk you out?
No, this is what happened. They looking for me, but I'm standing in the lobby. I saw the cops. See, I already knew they were looking for me, right?
Right.
Because when I checked into the hotel, the bellman had told me. He said, Mr. Kirkland, the Chicago police department is looking for you. And, you know, I had attorneys everywhere. So I called Bolo. You know my nigga Bolo.
Oh, Bolo. Bolo.
So I called Bolo. Bolo called our attorney. The attorney called me and said, whatever you do, don't get arrested. We'll go see them tomorrow morning. Right?
Okay.
So I'm looking out the window. You know how you have the live and you can look out the window and see the street? I saw a cop car down the street. I saw it. It was just sitting there. And I was like, no problem. Go back in, chilling. Second show starting. The cop car is closer. Now my spider senses is tingling, right? I'm like, I'm going down, but I don't know what's going down. So all my niggas is in the building. So when the show is over, word gets back to me, TK, the police is here looking for you. We go in Raymond's office, in Mary's office.
Shit.
We change clothes. My niggas like, yo, you put on my clothes, I take your clothes. It's 15 of us. We go all walk out the door and go different ways. We walk out the door, dog. We all go different motherfucking ways. And the cop comes on the sidewalk about 10 minutes because I'm walking my ass off. Got me in the car, take me to jail. I go to jail like about 10 o'clock that night. Nigga, I'm on the street at 1 o'clock the next day. Because the cops, when they arrested me, my attorney got there that morning. He came in, he said, listen, the state attorney is getting ready to talk to you. You tell them on the advice of my counsel, I have nothing to say to you. And when I said that, yo, they let me go. But in my heart, I want to say, let me tell you what the fuck happened. This was a dad, and I didn't. That's what I wanted, because you think when you talk to them, it's going to save your life. When you think, see, most motherfuckers go to jail and someone talks, you want to have somebody to talk to because you think you talking is saving your life. But any motherfucker with a badge, any prosecutor, any judge, their job is to lock you the fuck up because it's not honest anymore. It's a business. It's a business now. And it's a business because they make money off you. I read an article where a city sued the state because they wasn't sending them enough prisoners to go to jail. Yes, sir.
God. Well, you know, you saw that 13, that documentary 13?
No, I didn't see it, but I heard about it.
Oh, my God. And it's something, of course, you know, nothing new, privatizing jails. It's a lot of money in prison systems. You can buy stock in that shit. It's a new slavery. But Public Enemy was talking, you know, Dr. Right. That shit back in the day anyway. So
and see, the goal is and I'm sorry to interrupt you, Godfrey. See, what you know what the goal really is, though. People get mad about shit like that, but we can preach and walk and have motherfucking hashtags, but the goal is not to go to jail.
Exactly.
Do you understand? See, they can do whatever the fuck they want to do. But the goal is not to go to jail. It's not to do nothing wrong.
But a lot of times niggas is doing stupid ass shit.
They doing stupid shit. Yes, sir.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying that those cops don't try to accuse us of shit. I'm not saying they don't.
Right.
But I noticed a lot of niggas is doing dumb ass shit that attracts them. I tell niggas, go to the museum. They never arrest niggas in museums.
Never.
Go to the museum. Go to a museum, go to a library. They never, in the history of music, I've never seen a nigga get arrested.
That's
go
so
do
true.
That foreign shit. Quit hanging out in front of the bodega. That's what they do, you, man. Motherfuckers love little gross corner stores like little fucking malls to a light bulb, man. What the fuck,
it's
man?
It's true, yo. I don't
you know
get it. Right. And there's not a lot of opportunities in the world for a lot of us brothers, but you know what people got to start doing? You got to create something, and if you can't create, go to the service and get a fucking skill. See, don't let the system pimp you, pimp the system. Exactly. At least you get off the street. At least you get benefits, right? You ain't got to go to war. If you sign up for the Navy, if you sign up for Air Force, you ain't got to go to war.
Right.
But you get in there and you pimp the system because these youngsters don't have enough money to fuck, to date. See, what I've been telling people for years, meeting a woman is like buying a house or buying a car. Your money got to be right. Yeah, you can get the car, but can you make the monthly payments? Yeah, can you get a house, but can you keep it? It's the same thing with a bitch. When you walk up to a girl, your money got to be motherfucking right because she want to go out to eat. She want to go to a movie. She want to get her hair and nails done sometimes. She might have a problem one month. She might need you to kick in
for gas, light bill, cable, or car note, or with a child.
True.
So what I'm trying
True.
to teach men, keep your dick in your pants and stack your motherfucking bread.
You know, Tupac said, jerk off, man, and go and get and hustle.
Go get that motherfucking money. Because here's the thing, right? A nigga meet a fine bitch, you ain't got your life together, so now you fuck up her life. You get her pregnant, you got 4 other baby mamas. Now everybody fucked up. Now that's 3 generations to recover. Because your life is fucked up. The baby mama's life is fucked up. And then the child in the womb life's going to be fucked up.
Yeah, because the woman going to be mad, and the woman going to tell the child, your daddy ain't shit. And then the dude's going to be like, my daddy ain't shit, so I ain't going to be shit. And whenever listen, there's too many bum niggas breeding, man. Bum niggas is breeding too much. They need to cut that shit out. There's too many. Some niggas get together. You've seen bum niggas together.
Yeah.
Let's get together now. We should breed. No, motherfucker. Don't breed. Make more, you bum niggas. A lot of bum niggas are making more bum niggas. And there's a bum nigga society going on. And it's a cyclical thing, but the government's like, thank you for making more bum niggas, because we need these bum niggas to go to prison, and we pay you for every time you make another bum nigga. We give you little benefits. You understand?
That's true, yeah.
And it's a purposely done, so they kind of like that the family is broken up. They like that the father, if they don't have fathers, because it helps the system. It helps the crime system. It keeps cops in working when they have a bunch of bum niggas running around. You see?
That's true. Mm-hmm.
And then they get upset at you. They get upset at you when you ain't a bum nigga. It's no different than the comedy game. It's no different than what we're in. Like, I'm trying to keep my dignity in this business. And you know, TK, there's some niggas that have pulled their fucking pants down in this business.
That's real. Right.
You can tell. You can tell. I said, these white folks don't like you that much, motherfucker. How are you in everything? Stop.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like, I'm not saying cats ain't working hard, but I know there's some compromising going on. I go, please, I'm working just as hard as you, and I'm probably more talented than you. I'm not saying I'm the most talented, but I know there's some niggas I'm like, please, I'll run circles around you, dude. But all of a sudden, they're in everything. I go, something went down.
I'm not gonna let you go that way. So I'm gonna take the steering wheel and come back to this other lane. So let me share to you how life is. See, life is just not fair, Godfrey. See, when people start thinking like that, it takes the pressure off you. You got to play the hand that you dealt. See, when you play the hand that you dealt, you don't look in nobody else's lane. You stay focused. Because you know what success is, Godfrey? People get success fucked up. But success is you can pay your light. Let me finish. No, let me finish. Success is that you can pay your light and gas bill, that you can pay your car note, that you're healthy. See, when you got all those things, you got success. Let's take my man that created Apple, right? Don't you know if that man, he would have gave up every fucking dollar he earned in his life if they said you can live 2 more days. He would say, yes, take it all. I just want 2 more days. See, yes, we measure success by the Eddie Murphys, the Kevin Harts, right? Because we want to be on TV, we want to do movies. But let's say I'm your professor, and I say, Godfrey, I want you to do research on Afro-American men and women in the television and movie business, and I want you to come back and give me statistics on how we have achieved over the years. It's still the same. Samuel Jackson is in every fucking thing in the world. If Martians are watching TV in outer space, there's only one black motherfucker on Earth, and it's the same guy, Samuel Jackson. No, I'm for real.
It's true.
One black motherfucker.
He has the record for being in the most movies. He generated the most money, like $4 billion.
Right. Now, from a street nigga, I wouldn't brag about that because, nigga, you ain't getting a taste of all that. Right. You got pimped. Ain't no give me something. Motherfucker came to get me to do a deal
And he said, Mr. Kirkland, we're going to give you 45%. I said, you out your motherfucking mind. Why would I take 45% and I'm the star? I don't get that, sir. I said, let's switch this for a minute. I said, I'll take 85% and you give 15%. I said, because you're not putting no money up on this deal. You just bought a deal to me. But normally, if you want 25%, you are putting up money. And I let that shit sit on the table for about a month, and he came back. Because I told him, motherfucker, I ain't need it. I ain't need it. But I'm not going to let you pimp me. I'm not going to let nobody I know get pimped, just like if you call me. You said, TK, what we do? What I tell you? Nigga, I don't give a fuck if it's $1. We coming home with 99 cents. I don't know. I don't give a fuck what they do with that penny. See, because what people don't know is all the people, me, David, and Tommy manage. They don't know that we manage Sandra Bullock. They don't know that we manage Michael Hall, John Lucas. People don't know that I was behind all this shit. That we managed Mike Epps, you, JJ. I had all of y'all.
Yeah, you brought. I tell people when I bring your name up, they go, "How are you connected to TK Kirkland?" Like they don't. It's two different worlds. Like they see me.
Exactly.
They don't see me being even randomly close to a guy like you.
Exactly.
And I go, first of all, we're black people. Okay, we're black folks. I could be his fucking cousin. You don't know. We're so
That's
different.
True.
It's like black. And so he goes, I go, yeah, TK Kirkland brought me out to New York City. I said, he saw me in Chicago a few times, and he said, hey, man, I like your shit. Your shit is corny, but I thought it was funny when you said it was corny. Because you're just saying that I'm just not like you. So that was just like fine with that. What are you like? Your shit is corny, but it's funny. You need to come out.
Right.
So he goes, I'm going to introduce you to a manager, my friend, a guy, David and Tom met me in Chicago. You hooked that up. And then we talked, came out to New York, slept on David's whatever. They got me an apartment, which is funny. This is how funny. They got me an apartment, and the first person that I met that opened the door was Viola Davis.
Wow.
That was Viola Davis that I roomed with for like 2 months until I started arguing with the white dude that owned that apartment because I was going to punch him in his throat because he was being that white fear when the black dude walks in. And Viola Davis was like, I remember she told me in my room, she said, don't worry about him. You're a black male. That fucking insecurity.
Right.
Viola Davis has always been pro-black. That's why she's so dope now. She's telling motherfuckers like it is in their face. So I was able to have the privilege of rooming with her for maybe 2 months before I moved out back to David. Yeah, she was at Juilliard at the time. So you see her, and you know what's funny? I almost, like you said, success, is those simple things. That is what success is. I've been doing comedy 20 years. I haven't had a job in 20 years. I've done shit. It's not like I haven't done anything.
Right.
But sometimes somebody will literally compare you to other people, and I go, that's my man. Kevin is my dude. That's his success, and I'm happy for him. That's my man. I know Kev. We're not the same. It's like we're not.
Right, but what people don't understand.
What you say?
Right, but here's what people don't understand. There's a history. Just like there's a history of me of success through the 90s up to now. Nigga, don't forget, we got you one of the coldest gigs in the world, a 7-Up commercial.
Yeah.
Don't get it fucked up, nigga.
Right.
You got one of the coldest gigs in history back when that shit was popping.
It was popping. It was I never was a spokesperson for anything. I did commercials before, but that was a big deal. Got that shit. I was in Europe at the time. When they called me to come to America, I was in Spain on a nude beach, dude.
Right.
and then David and them said, hey, you got to come back. They want you for this soda commercial bullshit. And I said, well, I ain't coming if it's a cattle call. And they were like, short list. So I said, you know what? I cut my trip down. I came back, and then I shot that show on Bravo that The It Factor was the first reality show before all the reality shows. And so they followed me around, and I got and that blew my shit up a little bit. But you know what? Here's the thing. It didn't like affect me. I was like, this comes and goes, man. I've always taken my gift like hey, but it comes and goes. But the niggas that we know, and you know what I'm talking about, the dudes that we know that are a little bit ahead of us, these motherfuckers act like they're messiahs when you come around them. I'm like, my man, I knew you when you were going to commit suicide.
Yeah, that's right.
Don't act like you don't know who TK Kirkland is. I don't give a fuck. That motherfucker brought us out here, bro. He brought us out here, man. I wouldn't have done New York City if it wasn't for TK. I wouldn't have even survived if it weren't for Tony Wood. 1 week I was in New York, and I had a dude that was supposed to let me stay with a nigga, fucking fake me out, and Tony Wood, out of the goodness of his heart, I was in Manhattan proper doing talents gig in Queens, and this motherfucker Tony Wood said, man, you can stay at my apartment. You know what I mean? I know you from Chicago a little bit, but you can stay for a week. I never forgot that shit. I don't forget the people who fucking brought me out. I mean, George Wilborn was another factor. George Wilborn contributed to my shit in Chicago. I don't forget about these people. And a lot of these Negroes, and you know who they are, they act like they just change on you. I go, you're not better than me, nigga. You're doing things, but it doesn't mean you're better than me, man. We're all in the same boat.
But that's what I'm trying to say. Journey, you don't even have to have that type of conversation. Just stay in your lane. Do what you do. Because, like I said, Godfrey, everybody has a role on earth. Everybody does what they do. And this is whatever anybody got, they deserved it, and wish them luck. What I try to teach people is you're healthy. You can try. Godfrey, you haven't worked a job, nigga, since I touched you. When I touched you and got you to motherfucking New York City, you've been balling ever since. Nigga, did you hear what you just said? I was on a new beach in Spain. Go down the street when you get to New York, line 100 motherfuckers up, black people, and go and ask how many motherfuckers have been on a new beach in Spain.
Right.
100 of them niggas gonna tell you no. You happy, fam. You enjoying life, and that's what it's all about. See, people don't know all the people I've touched in this motherfucking world, from street niggas to comics. Only the people that was close to me, like you, Mike Epps, who sometimes Mike Epps will be sometimes, depending on his bipolar situation. Love him, but you don't know what you're gonna get.
He's always been the same dude. He's sometimes like you don't know what Mike you're gonna get. Mike will be like, Godfrey, next minute Mike's not in the mood, and I go, but Mike's always been like that. He's always kept it real, and it's like if Mike ain't in the mood, he ain't in the mood. If he's in the mood, but he's always been consistent. I always go, Mike Epps has always been the same guy, so I want to hear it. You know, he's consistent, and I like that. I roomed with him for 2 years.
For 2 years.
Mike Epps was begging to find an apartment. He needed a place to stay. I was in that raggedy-ass apartment in Long Island City when I was working on The Cosby Show, when Cosby's son was murdered. And Mike needed a place to stay. The dude I was staying with went back to L.A., he was done. This nigga named Gene. And I said, hey, Mike, why don't you come live with me? It's only fucking $375 a month. It's a shitty-ass apartment, and there's some prostitutes around the corner that's selling pussy, and it's right next to a donut shop. Come through. And he came through right on the. You can't even afford Long Island City now. And then I walk in one day, right? Guess who's laying on the floor? Leslie Jones is staying with us. He needs a Leslie Jones stayed in my fucking apartment. You know, and you know, we kind of fell out for no reason. She was like, one day she was screaming at me about something. I said, Leslie, I'll let you stay in my apartment. I mean, I was never mean to you. I was like, you yelling at me don't even make sense.
Right.
I've never done anything to you. So now that she's like a celebrity, I don't think she'd ever say anything to me. But I said, I'm never gonna forget you laying on my floor. Fuck that
Real
shit.
talk.
You know. I was around a lot of these cats, man. I go, you guys, I'm not your fan. I'm your friend. I got the skills to do damage too. So don't walk past me like I'm some fucking fan. Don't do that. I'm a
and people who are they are.
Yeah, it's what it is.
Yeah, people are who they are.
I don't want people to think on your podcast fucking bitching, but I'm just keeping that shit real.
No. It's not about that. The thing about my show is I just like talking. I don't ask questions.
Right.
I just want to shoot the breeze and talk like we always talk, and just let people who have never heard of you before, who have never heard of me before, connect the dots and figure out how the fuck does Godfrey know T to the motherfucking K? Like, I'm going to interview Bob Sumner soon because I need the world to know I was the first nigga they called to do Def Jam. Comics don't know that.
No, I didn't know
Comics don't know that Def Jam was built around T.K. Kirkland, Tina Graham, Bob Sumner. Everybody told the world that.
Wow. Them motherfuckers had me audition so many times for Def Jam. I never got on it, and I used to kill. I used to go to fucking, remember Peppermint Lounge?
Man, do I remember Peppermint Lounge.
I did Peppermint. I know it was nothing for you. I did Peppermint Lounge 5 times, and I've killed every time. And that's a scary motherfucking place. I used to think about that.
Yes, it is.
David would say, "Hey Godfrey, you got Peppermint Lounge on in 3 weeks," and I'd be like, "Oh my god!" And all I would think about was Peppermint Lounge for 3 weeks.
Yeah,
I would think about Peppermint Lounge, and I remember I killed every time. And Bob Sumner, he tried to throw me in different spots, and I go, "Bob, I'm killing." And he never gave me a Def Jam date. He hated on me.
Wow, I never knew that.
Yeah, he never, and he put
I think that's when I was fighting cases. I couldn't handle them at that time, because you got to remember, at that time too.
He put on
man.
He put on all the Chicago dudes around me and not me. He put everybody else.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, I probably would have got you on, but because I was distracted by fighting cases at that time, I couldn't take care of my people. Nigga, then nobody go to jail more than me in the 90s, nigga. You know? Like, nobody went to jail more than me.
Never used to get jealous whenever I would travel to a new country, you go, "Yo, Godfrey, where'd you come from?" "Damn, you went to China, damn. I can't wait to be able to leave the country."
Remember that shit, yo?
You couldn't go anywhere.
I couldn't go nowhere. Oh,
you couldn't go
about that.
Yeah, you were like, "Yo, where'd you go this time?" Damn,
I used to live through you.
I know. I can't wait till my case is up.
Right. I used to live through you, dog.
I mean, you should be in London. There's that, they got so much, like, especially the urban comedy in Europe is so, like, it's nothing compared to America. You would man, oh my God, you would fucking, what? But a lot of these comics will not tell you about those gigs. They won't.
No, they won't.
They're going to keep that. You need to get overseas, bro. You need to, at least London. You need to go to London, man. You would, oh my God. You would.
Yeah, we're going to hook that up.
You have to, because these punk fucking bitch-made comics are not going to tell you about London.
Right.
They're going to keep that from you. So I'm going to find a way. Fuck these bastards, man. And I'll be telling them, like, "Yo, why didn't you tell me about London?" Because people will be in the audience go, why you should come to London. Why didn't you fucking come, man?
Right.
I know people that go, but they never tell me. These
That's crazy.
Niggas in the lunchroom in high school still, man.
Right. And and comedy. See, what I was trying to do, hanging out with the Dr. Dre's, hanging out with the Jay-Z's, I had the mindset, before anybody had the mindset, was putting people on. You already know that.
Yeah.
My whole thing back then, Let me find this dude. Let me find this dude. I'm going to put people on. And I still do it to this day in so many different ways. But when I found out no one gave a fuck, only out of the whole crew that we have, Godfrey, I can see you anywhere in the world. You can call me anywhere in the world. You always going to tell the truth about how Mike F got on, how JJ got on, how Sandra Bullock got on, how Michael Hall got on. You're going to listen, motherfucker, I don't care what nobody else say. If it wasn't for T.K. Kirkland, none of them niggas would be fucking famous.
It's true. It's the truth.
And motherfuckers don't know that. So that's why we have these type of shows. So people can hear it from real motherfuckers like comedian Godfrey. When you see his face, you're going to know this nigga is the most purest, most honest motherfucker on face of the earth. I swear to God.
I'm just
so where are you now? You're in Connecticut or Canada?
I'm in Edmonton, Canada. I'm at the comic strip. I got here Wednesday. So, I do a lot of Canadian comedy. I was in Toronto last week. So I'm in Edmonton, Canada. And I'll be in at the Denver Improv next week. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to be there the last week of May.
Oh, that's
this is going to be my first time doing Denver ever?
Well, get the fuck out of here.
This is going to be my first time ever doing Denver.
What? You got, you know what I'm going to try?
Motherfuckers over the head.
You're going to be there in May?
Right, the last week of May.
Okay, I'm going to try, during my shows, I'm going to bring you up. Because, I've been doing good numbers in different places. I've been selling out. In Toronto, I sold all my shows out. I was like, fuck.
That's great.
I think that Instagram is working, the Instagram, the podcasting, all that shit's starting to work. It's like people are I see the growth in numbers finally, man.
Right.
Man.
Yeah, you just got to promote it hard, yo. You just got to promote it hard and keep doing your thing.
Yeah.
I can't wait to have 1 million followers one day. Because I already know how to pimp the followers on my IG. It's all about the dollars to me.
Yeah, that's all it's about.
But here's the crazy thing. Here's a young man, right? No movies, really no TV, and sell out around the country. That's insane.
That's crazy.
And I still put fear in these niggas' heart when I walk in the room to try to do a show. I ain't going on at the TK. They still fight Godfrey. It still becomes an argument.
Yo, I got a question. With that Scruncho shit, what the fuck was that?
Well, you know what? This part we're going to cut out, and I'm going to tell you why. We're never going to give anybody the opportunity to shine because the world is based on negativity, right? See, social media is really built on negativity. So when you bring up negativity, see, we will blow that nigga up.
Yeah, fuck that. Skip that.
Talking about this.
Next.
And that's not what we want to do.
Next.
Yeah.
Next.
Yep, exactly. Mm-hmm. But other than that.
So my thing is this now. Like you were saying negativity. Now, I've been better. One thing I like, the thing about my girlfriend is she's taught me this. She taught me to she said, you don't have to kiss anybody's ass. You can still be professional, keep your dignity, but you got to be honest. It's okay. Don't fucking kiss up. Don't let people see you desperate and shit. She didn't find it.
Right.
She knows. She goes, you can actually be respected if you have boundaries. You go, no, this is me. Be businesslike. They're going to respect you. They have
to.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
But when you're acquiescing and you're looking all desperate, they're not going to respect that shit. Don't be like those other motherfuckers. Just the way your comedy is, your business needs to be the same way. That's the one thing. That's the reason why I stay around her, because she's just got my back 100%.
Yeah, but it's time to do the right thing, Godfrey.
I
told you, I don't want you to see, I don't know what happened and where it happened. I'm glad it happened because it made you tougher. It gave you character. you have substance. You know what I mean? Because before, the world would have took advantage of you. So all the shit that you've gone through just made you tough, which is beautiful. But what I'm going to say to you before I get off the phone is always remember in life, to have your own, you got to create your own lane. See, like I was saying, we got distracted earlier. See, if I told you to do statistics on the show on blacks, this is a game we will lose, yo. And the TV and movie industry is not built for Afro-American people. We get a little shot here and there. We get a shot. We hit a three-pointer. You know, we got Get Out this year. But one black film compared to 500 movies. One black film. We get one black film to 500 movies. White people get a new star on TV every day. You watch TV, like, I've never seen that motherfucker before. Every got a TV.
Who is this guy? Yeah, every
now,
day.
But we can't hate because they own the playing field. We are in the stands. And every now and then, they pull a ticket and say, hey, seat 57, section E, you got a chance to come at bat. And that person gets a chance at bat. But what you have to do in this world, you got to do an Ice Cube. You got to do my man in Atlanta that do all the movies for like in 2 days and make $1 million. What's his name?
Ooh, you mean stupid ass Terry? Perry?
Yeah, Terry Tyler Perry. So you have to create your own lane like these two guys have. Now, because now you don't have to answer to anybody. And that's what, if anybody is doing this, that's what you have to do. Because to go to an audition is really, I've never been on an audition. Everything I've ever been in, a motherfucker gave it to me because I was right for the part. But when you go to audition, they already know who the fuck they want.
Yeah.
They already know. Now, if you do well, they say, oh, you did fucking fantastic. We're going to keep your mind for something else.
Right.
But I've always been a hustler. You always known this since day one. If it was a choice going to audition, they were like, you got to do an audition. And me picking up money over here, I ain't going to no motherfucking audition. Like with TK.
Right.
TK just picked up a lot of money, but they caught him coming out. He locked up. He locked up. Yo, then they got TK again. Fuck. But I always bail out though, don't I, yo? Always.
Yep.
Always. Friday, they got tea. 7 o'clock at night. Oh, hey, what's up, T? You got out? Yeah, I'm cool, dog. I'm cool. Let's go.
Yeah.
And I got to fight that for 10 years. But I thank God. I thank God for you. I'm glad that everybody I touched went on to be really, really successful. Now I'm out here touching people around the world with this podcast, getting niggas jobs, helping motherfuckers get houses, teaching women how to manage their pussy so they don't get fucked up right here with bum-ass niggas, and teaching bum-ass niggas not to get fucked up with bum-ass bitches. It's a crazy world. It's a crazy motherfucking world. Godfrey, on that note, I got to get my ass in the gym. Yo, I love you, fam. Have a safe trip back.
Yeah, baby.
You know I stay in that motherfucker, yo. I'm getting ready to put my 4 hours in. So, you know, I love you for life, family. I'll let you know when it's going to be posted on the air so you can listen to it, so you can tell your fans to check it out.
Oh, yeah, check out and comedy. Oh, wait, GodfreyComedian.com is the website. Comedian Godfrey is the ID. Godfrey Comedian is the Twitter. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. And to everybody, you know what I always say, from the great Eric Von Zip, may your pain be champagne. T to the motherfucking K. Godfrey, love you, fam.
All right, boy.
Talk to you soon.
This episode of the TK Kirkland Show was produced by Jonathan Mena, executive produced by Charlemagne the God, music by Lando Beats. This is an official Loudspeakers Network production.